Good afternoon, everybody. Peaceful Prospector back after a long hiatus, much longer than intended. But you know, sometimes it's just life. So I'm gonna set up outside, and I figured we do some pay dirt. So got empty bucket, sealed bag of pay dirt. This is purchased from Montana Prospector. So I've been really happy with their pay dirt. I do not receive any compensation or anything like that for mentioning them, but I know that's always a question. That's always a question, right? Well, if you live in an area that doesn't have gold, you know, or you can't easily access places to go, who's a reputable pay dirt seller that's also fairly priced, maybe. I'm not sure what term to use, but so I just opened this up. Like I'm showing there's nothing in here. So my goal here is, it's been a while since I ran the little mini micro-adventure sluice from Dream Mat. Or from Prospector's Dream, rather. So just gonna dump this all in here. We're gonna run it through, and because I'm pretty certain that there's gold in this. I've done 3 of these bags already from Montana Prospector, and there's gold in all of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some water in there, wet this down a bit, and then we're just gonna run it through the mini. Oh heck, words are hard. I've already put in 9 hours today, so words are hard. And as you can see, it's pretty muddy. They say this stuff is unsearched, untanned, so I'm just gonna dump some of the mud off. I feel I'm not gonna lose any gold in there, but I'll get some more water in there. So I have that didn't really help much. Yeah. Anyways, so I have a mini high banker, or whatever you want to call her, set up, and she's at, I think, 8.6 degrees of slope downwards. And because I'm pretty darn certain there's gold in here. I don't want to take the risk of losing any, so I got the Garrett Supersluice pan down at the end, catch anything super that may have missed any of the riffles. And as soon as I find my shovel, I'm going to start going through and start feeding the beast. Let's see if we can get you guys a better view of the rear end here. I so want to get a larger one of these, but being in Minnesota, it's probably not really worthwhile. You know, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to run all the liquid off the top. That way I'm scooping more material than liquid, right? But just in case there's little pieces in there. Now, this MicroBanker does have the miner's moss at the top. Doing my best not to drop my bucket here, because that would be a crime against humanity. So now we'll just start feeding the beast. So, anyways, how you guys been going? Guys' days. Jeez, I can't talk. Maybe this should just be a silent recording, but I feel it'd be pretty boring. But yeah, a couple of guys had reached out to me wondering when I was going to do these again, and I had just been in such a funk that it really wasn't even on my mind, really. I mean, I've done, like I said, a few of these bags, but not any of the videos, so. But since some folks seem to honestly enjoy them, I don't see why not. So the Montana Prospector stuff does have larger rocks in it like that. The stuff I bought from them in the past was always dry, and because you do, he or she, I don't know who runs the company, but they sell this stuff by weight. They're pay dirt by weight. So in the past when I bought it, it always came to me dry. And I thought, hey, great. This last pack that I got, all of the stuff looks wet. You know, that makes me kind of go, because, you know, I don't want to be paying for water, right? I mean, but to be fair, I didn't weigh them. And as you saw at the beginning of this film, of the video, it is individually, they are individually packed. We're running a deal, buy 5, get 7 free, so that gave me 12 of those little, they must be 1 pound packages to run through. So I'm going to grab this guy here, and this fun stuff. You don't ever know how much gold is sitting in here yet. So I don't think I showed it at the very beginning of the film, but the banker was clean. There wasn't any material in there. So this is what is, honest to God, a pay dirt review as a person can get. So we'll wash this all out. This is probably about the handiest tool I have is a squeeze bottle, because fill up with water, and that angle just allows you to shoot the water wherever, and except for upside down. And it just does what I need it to do. So I'm gonna get more water in there quick and give this bucket another wash out real quick. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, you know, griping about the pay dirt being wet and muddy, and the larger rocks too, right? I mean, stuff like that. Just, I mean, that gives it credibility that the stuff's not searched. But on the other hand, you know, in this day and age, who knows? Some people are just like that. But like I said, I've always had good experiences with their pay dirt, so that's why I feel that they're as honest as can be. So, and that's all they wrote for that. And the rest of the bag, I did 3 bags separately, I think, before I started recording. So, well, over the last few days, I should say. Let's turn that off. Alright, so what do we got going on here? So, oh, hey. Well, there is gold right there. You can't miss that, right? That piece right there. So, at the very least, the miner's moss is working. So that's wonderful. But the first thing we're gonna do is and this is gonna be a longer video, I know we're already 10 minutes in. So first thing we're gonna do is do the stuff in the pan, because I said so. So I'm gonna just move this to the back. Oh, wouldn't that have been funny if that pan would have dropped into the drink? Like, no. All right. Oh, let's see if I can get this all maneuvered without losing anything. That, yeah, you can see the big combo mat in my sluice there. From Prospector's Dreams. on their site, and you know, if you're looking for some gear right now, Prospector's Dreams got, I think they call them seconds. You can, sorry for the shaky cam. You know, they're manufactured pieces that have some type of blemish. You know, like there could be a ding in the pan, or maybe there's an air bubble in the mat, something like that. But it's like half price. So I mean, that the combo mat, the green one down there, that was, gosh, I don't know, I think that was like a $150 mat. If I could have gotten it for $75, sure as heck wouldn't have heard me complaining if it had, you know, air bubble or was a little discolored or something like that, you know. So, but dump off that water. But yeah, so this is gonna be a longer video because we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna collect everything that the MicroBanker caught, and we'll pan through that too and see what's what. Probably pick out that one piece of gold on top. No reason to risk losing what we know we got, right? So do some dips. I am outside, so you'll probably hear some kids start yelling and screaming because they're playing out here, and they're enjoying the last little bit of free time they get before school's back in session. My understanding is some areas are already in session. I think schools around here start next week or something. I think I'm gonna just reach this up real quick. Try to pull out some of these larger rocks. As we all know, they're not gold, so off to the side, pull everything back down. I think this is pretty much ready to be reduced. So, yeah. All right. Let's see what we can wash down and see if the Adventure Sluice or Adventure High Banker missed anything. I'd be willing to bet it didn't. It's a pretty fine little machine. Shake and toss. So I usually run both of my the MicroBanker and the sluice under it at about, try to get it dialed in at about 7 degrees of slope. In my opinion, that seems to work really well. I know opinions are like underwear, are like underwear and onions. Everybody has them and they stink, right? So, but oh, let's see here. Just picking the rocks out because anything that's in here is most likely going to be super duper fine. Yeah, we've got one last little rock there. No, we got one little big rock in there. Oh, where'd it go? Got a rock, a little rinse off in the water. Alright. Shake, shake, shake. I am being really careful here. That's super fine down there. Oh. Okay, so at this point I'm going to dump the rocks. Great thing about surface tension is all my pay dirt's still in there that I want to keep. Really reduce the water level in there. So tilt it forward evenly as you can, and then tilt it back sharply, and wash the black sands away. Yeah, I actually been working on another method, and it works pretty darn well. If you go really slow with the squeeze bottle over the black sands, so there's just enough pressure to wash away the black sands, it'll leave the gold there. And I gotta be honest, I am not seeing maybe wash everything else away from that little piece and see what it is. Alright, so we have one little speck of something right there. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but let's take a closer look with the naked eye. I'm going to dump the water out. Survey says that is not gold. So, with those results done, it looks like we didn't lose any gold. I mean, it would have been in this pan for the simple reasons that when I was running the sluice, I had it set like this. So the water was running into the pan, the material was running into the pan, and then it was washing out. It was washing out backwards. So the gold would have gotten caught in either one or two of the riffles, or maybe even some of the letters. So, didn't lose any gold. Now, on to the fun part of carefully removing the sluice. I'm going to dip some water into here. Oh, I should probably do this over a pan or a pot. Or pail. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of mucky water in here. Move the camera. So first things first, take the mat off and dump into here. I love how this just fits so well into any of these buckets. I mean, this is a 3-gallon bucket. Look, Mom, it's clean. Okay, now for this guy. Pick out the larger rocks, give them a quick rinse in case there's any gold stuck on them. That would be a delivery truck. I won't say who or which, because, you know, that'd be rude. We won't talk about their icon or their logo with an arrow or anything else like that, because again, that would just be rude. And here in Minnesota, we don't do rude, do we? So what I'm doing here is picking the rocks, because a lot of these still have some sand on. So, and I want to make sure that any gold, it looks like we got another piece right in there too. Any gold that we got goes in here. And I did warn everybody earlier that this was going to be a longer video, so you can't say you weren't warned, because you were. Just going to dump some pans. See, it's flaring. Still firing the pump up again. I'll take the screw or the wing nut off. Take that off. Oh, let's see here. There's nothing else there. This is clean. Alright, so like I said, now we got a few pieces in here. We got one there. Guess we got another one there. Nice little picker there, huh? It's really, I don't know how to phrase it. It's almost like foil in consistency. So, super bottle. I don't know if it's gonna fit. Oh, it did. Bertha sucked it down. Ah, shoot. And then I just jettisoned a bunch of little flakes. Oh yeah, that's life, huh? Let's see if I can get it all sucked back up. So, let that be a lesson, right? So I try to keep most of the water out. Okay, so that's it for that. There. Now we wash out the miner's moss. See if there's anything glittery left in there. I don't see it. So put that over there. And you know what? I guess I want to fire the pump up again real quick here. Ooh, but not right at the camera. That'd be bad. You know, it's like, why are you doing all this just for what might just be nothing or scraps? But you know, that's what it's about, right? This is definitely a hobby for me. It's not anything I'm ever going to make any money off of. And that is something that, you know, I mean, it should probably go without saying. But that's, if you're buying pay dirt, you obviously will not get rich, you will not get wealthy, you will not break even, because, well, that's how pay dirt companies make their money. So, although, I think it's worth mentioning that gold is upwards of $2,500 an ounce right now, so, as a friend of mine would say, yowzer, yowzer, or something like that. So, get rid of most of the water that's in there. And the handy dandy squeeze bottle again. Not sure. How much of that's actually going to end up on the frame? I do apologize. I figure it's a bit more important that I chase the bucket. Alright, so trying to zoom out a bit more if possible. I don't know. And not dump my camera in the water again. I think some of you remember that. One of my latest or last videos made mention about how I ended up putting my camera in the drink, or my phone in the drink. So, alright. Now we do the striating. I don't know. Somebody put that word into the comments. I know I'm kind of scooping there. I shouldn't be. There really isn't a whole lot of material in here. But alright. So let's see if we can get some of that bigger stuff out of there. That's something else I've noticed about this pay dirt. So there's a lot of mica in it as well. So, you know, when you get it, don't be afraid to give it a good wash and then dump everything on the top off. You're gonna see shiny stuff and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so full of gold. No, that's mica. Just, you know, dump it off and let it go away. You know, put it in your dreams and you think, hey, that was so much gold and I just let it all go away. Alright. And dump out some water. Dump out some more water. When the whole mud pie moves like that, you definitely want to realize you got too much water and bring it back down. And I got out of work and there's a nice breeze, and that breeze has since disappeared. So it's a little bit better. And the thing about the breeze disappearing is, then the flies come out. And I moved a bunch of it again. I don't want to do that. Oh, jeepers, it's just got too much water in here yet. Let's pack that down. Slowly move that down. wash out the junk we got in there. A little bit careful because it's a lot of weight to be held by surface tension. I don't want to wash that all into my pot. Alright. Criminy. Now, this is also why you want to classify your material, even pay dirt. Classify it first. As you all saw, I just dumped it right in there, right? And now I'm paying for it because it is a pain in the butt to try to... Gosh, none of that is... But in order to classify it, I need to open it first. And I wanted you to all see... Well, in order to classify it, I need to open it and dry it out because it's wet. And I wanted you all to see, you know, that was sealed pay dirt. So, especially this day and age, with rampant AI doing this, that, and other things, and deep fakes. I mean, and there's some of the kids I was talking about earlier. So, idealistically, this is still the light material being washed down, right? I mean, that's how this is supposed to work. Probably still have a bit too much water in my pan. So I think after this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the rest of the bags so that they can start drying out. Oh, I do see a little piece right up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the camera to really spot it, but there's one little tiny piece. You know, if this Dream Mat can catch that little piece, I know it's floating downstream. Oh, you know, that's the other thing, right? Is you use a surfactant to help prevent just that. I don't even know if that gold went back into the muck or not, but yeah, there's still so much heavier material in this pan. Let's wash that stuff out. Probably getting close to time to change the water. Yeah, the video's half an hour already, so. But my disclaimer, you guys were all warned. So, and there's the option to speed up the playback too, especially for this. I know. Actually, I find this quite soothing, but to watch it is probably a bit boring. I understand that completely. I think. Let's see if we can wash some of this heavier stuff out. Alright. Gosh, you're gonna see me start jumping around a little bit here now because the flies are all out since the wind's died down. We had a heck of a storm out here in Minnesota last night. The flies don't seem to have cared too much. Okay. Dump that stuff. Got a little aggressive there and a pebble fell out, but I'm okay with that. It was just a pebble. It wasn't gold. I'm not going to go diving into the pot for it. The real kicker is that, I mean, the gold that's in here, and I'm sure, oh, I know there's at least that one little piece. You know, all that we're not going to see until we get down to the way bottom of all this. You know? Oh, jeez. So, there's one piece, there's another piece. That's why I'm trying to be so careful scraping the stuff away. Let's get the squeezy bottle and wash that stuff back down there. Gonna wash that gold right into my pan. Gonna wash that gold right into my pan. Right? A little impromptu about the old song. I don't remember what it was anymore. Something about washing. I think it was wash that man right out of my hair. I don't know. Alright, so let's get that stuff into the pot. But hey, we know we've got gold. And I'm not all into like weighing it all up. Because that would, honestly, that would just make me sad. You know, because I do pay for it. And I know, like I said before, you're not going to be cash positive doing this. It is a hobby. So, it's something you do for recreation. And to pick up chicks at bars, because, you know, nothing lights up a gold digger's eyes like saying, hey, baby, I know how to pan for gold. At which point she probably bats her eyes and goes, so do I. And then walks away, right? I'm joking. Very happily married. A gorgeous woman. Not a gold digger. Although she does hurt my wallet sometimes, so. Oh, those flies are starting to bug me. Wah, wah, right? Horrible joke. As the night progresses, they just get more and more out here. Alright, let's move those guys out. They get more aggressive too. They start biting like the instant they land, which isn't fun, of course. That's too much water. Yeah. You don't need a whole lot of water, just enough to make the material move. Honestly, I think I need a little bit more water. Oh, we got lots of little pieces down there. So, I mean, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces at the moment. Get that stuff buried down. I think we're ready, just about ready to use the squeezy bottle to wash the black sands away. Just about ready. I think so. We're gonna use it. We're gonna do it. Use it. So, like I said before, if you're really careful and not a steep level at all. I'm sure you can all see the gold just starting to magically appear. Gotta reduce the pressure a bit. And there we go. Look at that. out, all the heavies out of there. And because I'm trying to keep my sniffer bottle, the heck, I managed to get a rock in there. And take a pin later to the sniffer bottle and get it out. Alright, well, you know what time it is. There we go. Ooh, ah, look at all that gold. Alright. What do we got in there? We got a bunch of floating pieces. But otherwise, I'm seeing we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a bunch of floaters over here. So, good deal in my opinion. Time to suck them all up. Or at least try to. So I'm gonna just a couple little flakes left that came out. Alright, we got it all. So there you go. There we go. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to see it. Anywho. So yeah, a win. We got some gold. Now we're getting bitten up. So, like I said, I'm going to dry the rest of that stuff out and classify. I'll make these videos shorter. And whatever gold we find, you'll have to take my word that it wasn't there to begin with. So, until next time, you know, hug your loved ones. And stay safe out there. Happy pounds, y'all. See ya.